Expansive or contracted? Expansive or contracted? Now feel it. Expansive, breathe. Feel yourself get bigger. Your heart get bigger, your soul get bigger outside of your body. Good. Now, contracted. Pull yourself in. Give yourself a false boundary. Squeeze in the offness. Feel the burden. Okay, so we're going to talk about our feminine intuition. We're really going to pay attention this month, dear woman of the well, to the inner knowledge of we constantly have a yes or no via our intuition when we're trying to feel into what we want to create. Now, does that mean we should do it or shouldn't do it? No. It means, am I open to receiving the expansion on this? Or am I doubting of myself? Do I feel contracted? So first, before you ask yourself a question this month, one of your feminine codes is the law of intuition, is the yes or no. But you have to make sure your compass is calibrated, right? Because if your compass isn't calibrated, when you get a no, you're going to wonder, did I say no because I wasn't open, or no because it wasn't right? So let's go into that and clear that. So I want you to bring your mind down to the level of your heart. Good, and I'm going to have you breathe your breath through your heart and let your heart breathe you. Let your breath breathe your heart and sync them. Sync your heart to your breath, your knowingness to your heart, and your breath to your knowingness. Link them all up. And notice you feel a sense of expansion. Your feminine code of intuition says yes. Yes to the alignment. Yes to being in my body before I'm going to ask myself a question. Let your breath breathe you from the heart. Syncing your heart to your intuition to your breath. And your body to your alignment. Now I want you to try something. I want you to ask yourself a question that you've been ruminating, but you haven't fully committed to asking yourself it. But get serious about something you've wanted to make happen in your life. So let's do that now. Sync up with your intention. And first ask, is this something that you even want to do? Is this something that you feel will make you happy? If you instinctively say, no, it's too soon, skip over to the next question in line. And you find that one thing, yes, it will make me happy. Okay, now ask, is it in alignment for me to move forward on this dream, wish, intention, inquiry? There you go. Very good. And did you feel how fast you synced up in that? It's kind of cool. Yeah. Now, do you get a feeling of expansion or contraction when you ask yourself if you're ready to embark on that journey? If you get a middle of the road, that's going to be on the contraction side. If you're on the contraction side and you think it was a yes, but you were just afraid, ask yourself again. And notice how it busts open. Yeah. Now let your breath breathe you with it and see if you feel any fear. And just mind your fears, mind your fears and tell yourself, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. But override it, just like you would if you were the supervisor and your employee's computer was malfunctioning. Just go ahead and override the sale. There you go. It feels good to jump over that, doesn't it? So you have that in your system to override what the conscious mind says. Oh, you're not ready. Oh, I don't know if I really want that. Oh. And sometimes you get a hard no, you get that full stop. But if you don't get a full stop, pay attention to being open that there's a part of us that's afraid that we're not really going to get what we want to manifest. But literally one of your feminine codes, the codes that she, quote unquote, she knows, is this. Breathe that in. The codes that she knows, the you that is your divine essence. See how that feels good to your nervous system? It's a yes. The codes that you know, when you line up to your intuition, you have that inner override button that you can ask for it. It gives you expansion or contraction. So that's the first part. If you get a contraction, you say, wait, breathe, ask again. Do a little check on it, feel it. Notice if it's just a fear of limitation, a fear of not being ready or good enough, a fear of not getting what you really want, or if it's a hard no, a full stop, like, it's not time yet. There you go. If it's a full stop, remember you go to the next question, the next inquiry of what you want to manifest. If it wasn't a full stop, you ask yourself, do I want it? And if your body isn't aligned because you haven't done all the work, right, to be fully present for it, then you can commit in that moment that you're gonna take this on. With all of your intention, you're going to go for it. You're going to really, let's say, give it this month, give it this 30 days. And you can have more than one intention. But every time you think to manifest something this month, go through a process of really deciding, is it worth it? Is it worth it to come up against this? Is it worth it to come up against my fears, my neurosis, my worthiness issues? Is it worth it? If you're going to be lazy from the get-go, it's not worth it. Pick something else. But if you know, hey, this is the month I should probably do the work, because we're going to be doing a lot of work on this in the inner circle this month. So it's a good month to say yes to yourself and try, at least try. And then remember, if you get a no, that's not a hard no, it's a maybe. Then we're going to use that override button where you're the sales manager. You're going to override that sale, okay? You're going to inner correct it or a soul correction to it. And just saying that soul correction, it's like, oh, yeah, I could do that. Breathe. I can do that. I can do that. I can soul correct. I can override where my worth issues come up, where my worthiness issues come up, where my doubt comes up. I can override that. And so breathing that breath right in, we override that again. And go back into the feeling of what you really want. Breathe in the yes, the yes, the yes, the yes, the yes. And just give yourself that inner commitment that we're going to keep working on this. We're going to do this. And share in the inner circle, what is it that you're going to be working on? So we can hold you to witness. And you can say, hey, I'm having a hard time holding my focus, right? That's how you kind of know if it's a good one to pick, if you're ready for it, or if you don't believe in yourself, and then we got to do the work there. So expansion or contraction. Expansion or contraction. Breathe in the feeling. Get a yes or a no. If it's a full stop, you're out. If it's a maybe, you reassess. You ask yourself again. You're going to have those read out, the computer printout in your mind. It's these things that I fall short in myself. That's the reason why I couldn't say yes. It's because I didn't believe in this. I couldn't stand for myself here, there. I don't feel I'm enough there, right? But then recommit. Give it your yes. Breathe it into your heart. Breathe it into your soul. Breathe it into your yes, 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 yes. Commit. Commit this month to really sharpening your feminine codes. These are the codes of your intuition. These are the she knows, quote unquote. She knows she was born for this. You're born for this. Let's sharpen our skills. Let's go for it. Let's practice. Thanks for coming to the inner circle. Splash in the well before you leave. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.